everybody. Hold on, let me see if I've got this correct. Oh my God. Everybody got audio? Oh, it's upside down. Alright, hold on. Damn it, this damn thing. Alright. Bam. There we go. What's up, everybody? I see you, Jimmy, with the turtle shit. I got you. Oh my God. What's up, Bailey? Good to see you, brother. Guys, we've had a crazy week. Insane week. James, if you guys haven't known, James have a brand new trainee. We're going to talk about that a little bit. That was a big fiasco. Brand new trainee. So we started the week off heading to Springfield to get a new CPAP machine. Cardinal Sleep called, said they had our CPAP ready, and dropped in Henderson, Colorado Wednesday. Sat for 16 hours. Sales did not want us to repower a train load. The rate wasn't good enough for me to sit on the train load all week, so I didn't take the load for the full load. I just wanted to take it to Springfield to have it repowered. Well, they didn't like that idea, and there was no answers. So a team training truck sat for 16 hours, and that's when I did that's about this company, and it's every company, but and I'm hoping I'm going to try to retitle this video for new drivers, because I'm really trying to speak from the soul here. What's up, Brent? But I'm gonna tell you guys, this company is not perfect. There's a system at play here that is a lot of it is out of control from the driver. It really is. And it's a great company. Prime has the amazing foundation laid for it to be an amazing company 100% of the time. But there's a lot of stuff going on that is not. It's not in the driver's favor a lot of times, you know. So, guys, if you're coming to Prime, if you're here at Prime, the only way to fix issues is if they're known about. So, we reached out. I reached out to my FM, of course, about the 16-hour wait. We woke up the next morning, still needing to get to Springfield for a CPAP, and they sent me a load to go to Chillicothe from Pueblo for Friday morning. I said, okay, so when I get to Chillicothe, I drop at 8 a.m. Friday morning. Say I get unloaded at 8:30, 9 o'clock. I said, you guys expect me to deadhead 4 hours back to Springfield just to get this CPAP? Because there's no way I'm going to be able to drive 150, 200 miles to get loaded and then make it, because they'll be closed by then. So what's the point in that? So the director of flatbed and tanker operations, Jim Wilkins, reached out to me. Brian Brown, flatbed sales, reached out to me, and they had no explanation for the reasoning why we weren't allowed to grab that train load and repower it. All they could do is offer apologies, but they did say that we're going to work to make sure that this doesn't happen in the future. If you are here at Prime, okay, I don't care if you're a company, if you're lease, it doesn't matter to me. If you're here at Prime and you have these issues pop up when stuff doesn't make logical sense, you, the driver, are doing your part. You, the driver, are safe, reliable, on time, claim free, service failure free. You're doing your part. You need to speak up. Do not lay down on this whole situation that you're in. Guys, when you lay down on your situation, you're giving everybody else the authority to control you 100%. Okay? Prime can't fix things if they don't know what's going on. All right? You need to speak up. You're not hurting anybody's feelings, I promise you. And they can't do anything to you. All right? You have the right to voice your opinion about matters that are happening. So you need to reach out to your FM first of all. If you can't reach out to your FM, if that's not working, if your FM is divided in what you're doing, you need to wow. right, let's report this guy right here. Yep. Let's see. Dude, you need to get out of the chat. I don't know who you are, but you need to leave right now. Yeah, I just reported you. Guys, report that guy right there, whoever that is, what he just said. Please report him. Everybody report that guy. Please report him. Guys, you guys have to report that guy. That's the kind of shit right there that doesn't need to even be allowed in the world. Bro, you need to go take a look in the mirror and put the gun in your head, bro. I don't want that shit on my channel. Get out of here. Fucking joke, bro. Fuck off of here. That shit just pisses me off, dude. Yeah, what the hell is this guy's name? Yeah. Please report him, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Fucking piece of garbage. But guys, you got to speak up, okay? You've got to speak up, and you've got to make it known that you're not happy. Truck Adventure, what's up, brother? Steven, Justin Higgins, what's up? Rich, what's up, brother? Much love, guys. Tanker Yanker, what's up? Thank you guys for reporting him. Please keep reporting that guy. Let's get him banned. I want his ass banned from YouTube. Justin Higgins, Steven, my boy, what's up, brother? Steven Tucker, what's up? Bailey, what's up? So, you know, a lot of people talk shit about Prime. The reason people talk shit about Prime is because nobody voices anything. The Midwest is a great freight lane for flatbed over here at Prime. It really is. That's one of our best areas. So Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Eastern Kansas, Nebraska. There's really good freight lane areas. But guys, if you feel like you're being taken advantage of, okay, at all at Prime, you have to say something. All right. I can't tell you how many drivers I can walk up to right now at Prime and say, hey, what happened last time you tried to go home? Thank you, Tim. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. What happened last time you tried? Well, you know, I needed to go home. I had a home counter in, and man, you know, I couldn't make any money going home. They gave me a terrible load and didn't deliver for 3 days. Like, guys, if you feel like you're being done wrong, please speak up. The company cannot address issues if you don't speak up. Now, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in house. We lost Andrea Mueller. Okay, Prime lost Andrea Mueller. I don't know what, you know, God bless her. I mean, she was basically the face of Prime. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. She was the face of Prime, guys. And I know if I was Robert Lowe, bro, I would have done whatever I had to do, and whatever I would have had to done to keep that woman. That woman was crazy awesome for Prime. I mean, her and her family were amazing. They were all, her sister worked there, her brother-in-law worked there. I mean, dude, she was such a tie-in for Prime. BG, I got your email, and I haven't forgot about you. I've just been driving today, so I'm going to get back to you. So don't respond to my... Junior, yes, I will train you, Junior, 100%. But guys, it's getting to the point now where, I mean, I've got a 22-year driver veteran for Prime that's been here since Passmore that's telling me that these issues are getting worse and worse and worse. Okay, whether it's sales, whether it's your FM, whether it's whatever it is, these instances, and obviously I don't have proof of anybody's experience except for mine. But I can tell you, 90% of the drivers I talk to that are telling me about these experiences can't be lying. All of them can't be lying. And it's amazing how I can just walk up to a driver and lay an instance out and say, hey, have you ever been at this point in the week and this happened when you were trying to go home? Or have you ever had a great week and then the next week you kind of got the shaft even though you were out for 7 days and you worked your ass off? Like, guys, these are the things we need to talk about. Exactly. Document everything on the QC, okay? Reach out to your FM. If your FM will not work with you, go to their boss, okay? You send those emails with all those documentations. I'm talking about dates, times, people you talk to, trip numbers, everything. Everything. There's a news flash for you guys, and I brought this up in the DAB meeting, okay? Our last DAB meeting to Jim Guthrie. Do you know how many, because they were talking about how many drivers we put in seats last year from DC to AC, which is no CDL with just a permit to full-blown operator, CDLA, you're taking off by yourself. You're solo. Hey guys, that was my son. He just called. I apologize. I do want to wish him a happy 19th birthday. He's in the Navy. He's up in Great Lakes right now. And I do want to wish Michael a happy birthday. So if you guys can, Michael Dedman turning 19 today, October 16th, 2002. If you guys can, give him some love in the chat. He's amazing. That's my only son. So he's supposed to be getting to San Diego here pretty soon. But yeah, happy birthday, Bubba. Dad loves you, man. Yeah, I miss you like crazy, dude. Everybody's gonna give you some love in the chat. There you go. Happy birthday. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So, guys, I know I'm not much to rant. Okay, I'm out of here. But once you document everything, okay, and you actually go to the higher up, okay, expect an answer. Don't let it go. Okay, don't let it go, because if you can't get an answer for the company that you work your ass off for, something's wrong. And I understand Prime's going to look at this and they're going to think, well, you know, he's just trying to start shit. I'm not trying to start shit, okay? But the bottom line is the drivers here that work their ass off 7 days a week away from their families, okay, deserve to have answers, okay? There's two things that I firmly believe in, 100%, okay? And yeah, like I said, I'm ranting a little bit tonight. There's two things I believe in 100%. Number one, no man should have to beg to work the way he wants to work when he's working his ass off. No man, okay? I'm sorry, you shouldn't have to. All right, number two, no man that has never set foot in a truck, okay, which 99% of the industry is run by people who don't even have a CDL, okay? No man that has never set foot in a truck, much less live this lifestyle, because it's not even a career at that point, it's a lifestyle. No man that has never lived this lifestyle should have anything to do with holding your revenue over your head. That's the bottom line. So if you feel like you've been done wrong or you've been done unjust, you have to speak up. You have to send those emails. It's a little, I love you too, bud. Happy birthday, man. You're good. You're good. Everybody, dude, you gotta get you gotta get in the chat, man. Everybody told you happy birthday. But you have to speak up, guys, okay? It's your livelihood. It's your life, okay? Just saying, hey, like when sales told me the other day, oh, we just don't want to, I don't like it when we repower train loads. That's not acceptable. I'm a grown man with a family to feed, and I was forced to sit for 16 hours. That's not acceptable, okay? When I'm going home and I've got a home counter in, okay? And I'm forced to take a 1,000-mile load that pays $1,100 because they say, well, that's just, you know, that's all we got, or you're just gonna have to deadhead or sit. It's not acceptable. This company has all the foundation blocks at play to be the best damn company that the world has ever seen. The best company America has ever seen. And yet the drivers here, when I'm speaking to other drivers and we're networking, dude, the drivers here have a lot of issues, and they feel like they're unanswered issues. They feel like they're issues that have not been fully addressed. And the guys, it starts with us, number one. The thing about it, what we need to do is we need to speak up. If you don't speak up, let your voices be heard, Prime's not going to do anything. That's the thing. I truly believe Prime is a damn good company. Okay, it really is. But guys, there's a lot of stuff that this industry is a cutthroat industry. All right, it really is. 6. I don't know what this number thing's about. 6. But this industry is a cutthroat industry, guys. It really is. But I'm telling you, you got to get yours, 100%. Okay, you have to get yours. You're out here grinding. You're out here killing it. You guys are out here taking away time from your family, your loved ones. you better damn well believe you need to get it. Okay, if a grown man's out here working his ass off all week long, $1,000 paycheck is garbage. Garbage. It is garbage. I believe, this is my belief, I believe solo drivers shouldn't be taking home any less than $2,500, and team drivers shouldn't be taking any less than $5,000. That's the way I believe, because it's worth it. That's the thing about it. It's worth it. This is not a career. That's what's wrong with the whole industry. This is not a career. Everybody's like, oh, well, it's just a job. It's just a job. It's not a job. It's a lifestyle. We live in an 8x8 box, okay? My family is 2,800 miles away, bro. 2,800 miles away. Wow, somebody makes a phone call and says, hey, I just don't like repowering loads like that. While you're sitting there in front of your family. And you got a man sitting in Denver, Colorado that busted his ass to get a hot load off just to sit for 16 hours. And it's not just me. It's everybody in this company has these issues. Everybody. We've got another DAB meeting coming up in November. It's my last DAB meeting. Okay? Very last one. Guys, you have to speak up for yourself. Okay? Let Prime know. Send emails. Send them. I'm telling you, I'm begging you, guys. If you're feeling like you're being unjustified by whatever is being done to you, when you tell a driver, you say, look, you can take this or you can sit, that's not a choice. That's an ultimatum. Don't take it laying down, bro. I mean, I'm telling you, this is not, it's not a game out here. This is not freaking GTA 27. This is not GTA, bro. We're not out here just like, there's no restart. I don't get to call the power company and be like, yo, what's up? Oh yeah, I was forced to take that shit load, so I'm sorry I can't pay my bills this week. No, they don't care what you have to say. You know, they don't care. You got to speak up, man. You know, if you're out here 100% full-time grinding and you're doing your part, speak up. Now, if you're one of them ones that sleep on your ass and wake up 3 hours late every day, that's on you, man. You set your own bar. Can't nobody help you with that. 17, Jimmy. But guys, I mean, that's the first thing that I want to talk about is speaking up for Prime. If you feel like you're being done wrong, speak up. Do your part. You're welcome, bud. Love you, man. You're never going to get anywhere with this company unless you speak up. You have to be vocal. Okay? They will listen, but you have to speak up. We do have powers that be that will actually move towards something. But guess what? If one or two people speak up all year, what's the point? It's no big deal. Guys, you have to speak up, okay? Second thing I want to talk about is trainees. Trainees coming into this industry. And see, James is back here trying to sleep. I'm probably waking him up, but trainees coming into this industry, okay? All right. Three, bud. Before you get here into Prime, and I'm speaking to every single one of you, I'm looking dead into the camera. I want you to do two things. I want you to, number one, do your research. Find out what you're getting into before you get into it, okay? Number two, have some goals, okay? If you're gonna go flatbed, all right, you need to actually start getting involved in some of these channels, not just mine. There's plenty of truckers out here that have flatbed channels, and start asking questions, okay? Do not get out here on my truck and talk about this is too much work, or man, I can't believe this wasn't what I expected. Bro, you made a bad decision getting out on my truck saying that, okay? Because when you start hollering you want a new trainer, guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and send an email and get your ass off my truck. I don't care. I don't need you. You need me. So know what you're getting into, because you're wasting people's time when you get out here. You got somebody trying to give 110% to you, and you've actually won, bud, and you're actually not even in it. You're not in it. I can give you 110% of me all day long, but if you give me 15%, 25%, what's it gonna do? it's going to ruin the situation for you. Okay? Now, the other trainee, I'm not going to speak on his behalf, but he's no longer in flatbed division. I'll put it to you that way. So that has nothing to do with me. That was a personal choice. He wanted to go reefer, so he went reefer. Guys, we spend a lot of money coming in and out of terminals to pick trainees up. It costs us money. You know, we have to come in, we have to get you guys, we have to come out. Sometimes we have to go to your home state and get you. Okay? I'm more than willing to do it, 100%, whatever it takes. But you have to get, you have to get the knowledge and know what you're actually getting into before you get on these trucks. Okay? We are here for you to learn, to grow, to be a profitable operator, a safe, efficient operator. I'm not out here for you to get a week and a half into the training and be like, oh man, I just can't do this, I'm done. This is not Walmart where you can go try out a brand new tablet and be like, I just don't want it, man, I'm just gonna go return it. No, this is our lives. Your life as a trainee is not the only one here that matters. Our lives matter too. We're taking times out of our family, our life, things we want to do, to come give this knowledge to you. Know what you're getting into before you get on these trucks. 7, know what you're getting into when you get out on these trucks, guys, because it's not a game to us. I'm not, and if you got a trainer that thinks it's a game, you might want to get a new trainer, because I guarantee you what, you ain't learning what you need to be learning. Because this is not a game, okay? And I'm really getting sick and tired of people thinking that this is just so easy. It's just something that just comes natural. You know, you have to know what you want, guys. You got to know what you want before you actually get here. Do the research. Don't just say, well, it looks cool, flatbed looks cool, or reefer looks cool. No. Start asking questions. Rich Rivers Smokers, West Virginia. Okay? This guy right here is a perfect example. This guy, on here in the chat, you guys go check his channel out. He's coming to Prime. He's on the brink of being here. This guy's an amazing person. He's a personal good friend of mine. Guys, we've grown. Our friendship has grown over the last month and a half like crazy. I mean, the guy's amazing. Okay? 6. All right. He did his research for 3 months, guys, talking to everybody. Driver lineup, myself, Heathens Trucking, Trucker Dude Brent. He's talking and feeling out all situations, guys. It's amazing what this man has actually took and put forth to his journey before coming out here. Guys, you can't just throw a dime in a hat and say, I'm going. Know what you want, man. You're not the only one out here that's putting skin in the game. Me and my wife saved for 2 years, bro, to come into this industry. Saved. Bro, I took a $900 pay cut a week to come out here. These trainees coming out here getting paid almost $1,000 a week, $1,200 almost coming out of my paycheck for them to pay for all the taxes and everything. Guys, I was making $600 as a trainee. I was living off a canned soup. Bro, it was tough. But guess what? I didn't call it out on my trainer. I didn't say, hey man, I'm done. I can't do this no more. No. My ass had 5 mouths at home to feed. I love you, bud. My ass had 5 mouths at home to feed. Guess what? I had something to work for. And to me, this job is easy. To all you young cats out there, 2021, we're ready to get in this industry, let me tell you something. Get a job before you come trucking. Don't come straight out your mama's basement off the Xbox One, get your ass in his seat, and be like, man, this shit tough, man. I didn't even know about this, man. This sucks, man. I don't even like this shit. Take me home. Nah, bro, you should have stayed home. That's what you should have done. That's the bottom line. Y'all coming out here with no damn jobs under your belt, bro, you crazy. I worked for 15 years in a junkyard. 1 second I was dealing with customer service, selling parts, stocking parts. Next second I was up under a 69 Oldsmobile pulling a BOP 350 transmission out in a freaking thunderstorm with a damn snake coming by beside my face. Bro, that's a job. This is a lifestyle. Y'all have no idea what it is. The sacrifices we make, our family makes, everything. This is not a game. Oh my God, 69. Oh, 1 through 9, 7. But guys, seriously, I'm not gonna keep ranting on it. But if you're a trainee or you're possibly coming to Prime, I don't care if you don't use my driver code. It doesn't matter to me, okay? It does not matter. I want to see you succeed 100%. I do. 1 through 8, 4. I want to see you succeed 100%, okay? And if somebody out here says they don't want to see you succeed, you don't need that person in your life. All right? That's the bottom line. You have no use for that person, okay? I don't care what division you run in. I don't care if you go flatbed. I don't care if you go tanker. I don't care if you go intermodal. I could care less if you go reefer. We're all needed out here on the highway. But guys, you have to know what you want. You got to know what you're looking for and set goals. Know where you want to be, okay, in a year. Know where you want to be in 3 years. Know where you want to be in 5 years. Set those goals, guys. And you've got to be strong about it, disciplined. Keep fighting through it. There's a lot of potential here at Prime. You know what I regret about Prime? I have 2 regrets about Prime. You guys ready to hear it? And I've never said this before. My number 1 regret about Prime is not coming to Prime first. I wish I'd have came to Prime and got my CDL, okay? I really do. The experience and knowledge that I've gained out here, I wasn't even, what I learned at that tech school was a quarter of what I needed before I even needed to sit in this seat, bro, okay? I wish I'd have came first. The second thing I regret about not being at Prime is not being able to buy this truck. When we were in the house contract, I could not purchase an Ace Lease truck, okay? If I would have been able to, this truck would have been halfway paid for by now. It would have been amazing. Now, the trainee I have now, James, I was hoping he would be up for you guys to be able to see him. He's an amazing kid. I mean, he's been jam up. He's been on the truck since I think last Sunday. So we're nearing our first full week together. I really enjoy him. He's got a lot of drive. He's got a lot of aspirations. I'm very happy for him to be here with me. I really am. He's got a great personality, and he loves flatbed. He loves the challenge of it. Not one time, not one chain, not one strap, not one tarp has he ever said, man, I just don't know about this. Because guys, I've given the last trainee a chance. We were in Springfield, and I said, hey man, I know you said this is a lot of work. You don't like this, man, let me know. You can go ahead and switch divisions now. And nothing. No, man, I'm gonna stay it out. We end up halfway across the country and want to go reefer. Guys, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, the consideration factor of somebody else being a part of that, it should be there, but it's not. Most trainees just say, oh, screw the trainer. He's just a trainer. 7, son. He's just a trainer. It's no big deal. No, it is a big deal. Because I just wasted a week on somebody that didn't want nothing to do with what I had to offer. Guys, know what you want, okay? And if you get a trainer that cares about your future, like you care about your future, respect them, okay? 100%. Guys, I mean, it's like, it's very rare to find somebody that's going to care about your future as much as you care about your future. But the bottom line is you got to reach deep and say, hey, do I really care about my future? Or is this just a game? You know, I mean, guys, you guys really got to look into it. I mean, like I said, this is the biggest part of my life right now is out here on this road. It's the biggest part of my life is Prime. The biggest part of my life is training, guys, and I take it very, very seriously. You see the YouTube videos, you see the cool times where we're out hanging out, and we're doing stuff, and we're laughing and we're joking around. There's time for that. But bro, right now, when you're in this seat, when you're over here, and you get in this truck for the first time, you just made the first step to the rest of your life. When that door opens up and you put that first bag in that seat and you climb up, that's the first step to the rest of your life right there. Guys, take it seriously, okay? It's not a joke. It's not a game, all right? Guys, you got to understand. You got to understand that you need to know what you're getting into. You need to do your research, okay? This is not picking Subway sandwiches or pizza slices out. Oh, I don't like the pepperoni, I'm putting it back. Oh, I don't like the meat sticks, I'm putting it back. You know, if every time somebody got on my truck and I just said, bro, I don't even like you, man, I'm taking you back to Springfield. Let me guess, bro, there'd be like 25 people that didn't get trained by Fr8sK8R. I can go ahead and tell you that right now. I can promise you. It's not about liking somebody. It's about me trying to get you to the point you want to be at. It's up to you to know what point you want to be at. I can't make that decision for you. No trainer can. You know what I'm saying? No trainer can make that decision for you. You know? I mean, it's just to have a trainee look at me and say, "Oh, fuck you, man, I want another trainer." Bro, that's disrespect. That's exactly what that is. And let me see, I just saw a comment here. Byron. No, I wouldn't call it a waste of time. How was he supposed to know he wouldn't like flatbed without experience? No, Byron, it was a waste of time. It was. When you have somebody look at you to your face and tell you, "Fuck you, I want another trainer," yeah, bro, it was a waste of time. Now you could sit there, and say whatever you want to defend whoever you want. But bro, if I sat there and told you your comment was a waste of time, or fuck you, you shouldn't be in the chat, would you feel disrespected? Yeah, you would, 100%. But I appreciate your comment, and I appreciate you being here 100%. But guys, it's real deal out here. You're not picking flowers and trying to smell which one is the best one. Guys, you have to know what you want. Okay, you need to. And that really hurt me. It really does. Every time a trainee gets off the truck and just says, "Oh, to hell with this, I want another trainer," it hurts, because I'm putting 110% in this. You know, I put 110% to every guy that's on this truck, and I do my best. Everybody's not going to click. You know, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to be your trainer. I'm here to make you the most professional, safe operator possible. That's all there is to it. You know, and I think there's got to be a lot more research done. I'm trying to see these things here. I think there's a lot more research that needs to be done by trainees coming in. Love you, Joe. And I really feel like you gotta really actually take the time to know, because like I said, guys, it's not like you're going to work at Blockbuster or McDonald's, or you're not going to work at Walmart where you can just say, "Hey man, I'm done, man. I'm out of here." You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares then. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you leave Walmart. Nobody cares if you leave McDonald's. Who are you affecting? Nobody. You're not affecting anybody. But guys, when you've got people out here that are taking the time out of their life to try to help you with yours, know what you want before you actually get in the cab. Know where you want to be at. What are your goals? Take the time out of your life to research that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at anybody at all, but it is a big slap in the face when I take time out of my life to actually try to help you with yours, just to be told, "Fuck you, I want a new trainer." Bro, that to me is the biggest disrespect there is. So guys, these things happen out here. They're real. Everybody, I would love to say that none of this stuff ever happens. It's always easy. It's always perfect, but it's not. And the reason I did YouTube was to give you guys an insight into what is actually real, what is really going on here. There's 90% of the time, it's all great. It really is. 100%. You have days where exactly, Rich, determination knows no bounds. If you're determined and you're bound to determine, you're going to make it happen. Okay? Now, guys, trainees, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying when you get on a truck and you've got a trainer that's nasty and he's yelling and screaming at you all the time, he's piss bottles everywhere, and he's just a filthy slob, never takes a shower. No, that's where we go back to the first part of the video. Stand up, say something, send those emails off. If he's not more willing to help you, if he's not willing to accommodate you as a human being, just like the training video I did with Josh, you need to say something. You're not being a rat, okay? You're not being a tattletale. No, you deserve the best experience you can have here. You do. You're taking that time out of your life to come do this. You deserve that best experience, and you should demand it. Because if you're giving your trainer 115%, he should be giving you 115%. You shouldn't have to worry. Okay, when you get up in my cab and I tell you, "Hey bro, no matter what, I got you, we're gonna be good," bro, that's life. That's for real. I got you. We're gonna be good. I promise you. I promise you. And we need to, Byron. We need to have them turn into horrible trainers. Me and Sean Fitzgerald, if you guys don't know Sean, PrimeTime Fitz, go check out his YouTube channel. I'll put a link down in the description along with Rich River Smokers, West Virginia. But guys, Me and Sean fought at the last DAB meeting to try to actually turn around and have these trainers like basically spot checked. When you come through the terminal, have them spot checked. We're dying to do it. I'm dying to have trainers spot checked. I'm not talking about drug check. I'm talking about, hey man, if you would step out your truck, we're gonna inspect your truck and make sure that you're actually holding up to your end as a trainer for Prime. Because what's Prime's logo? Driven by the best? Well, that's what it should be. Everybody that came in here that came through Prime for their CDL, didn't you expect to be driven by the best? Didn't you expect to be treated the best? That's what you were sold, right? 100%. Then maybe that's what we should do, Bailey. Maybe that's what we should do, bro. Because I'm sick and tired of giving my 110%, and then I have guys say, man, I really, man, my trainer was drunk in the back, man, when I was during training, or my trainer did this, my trainer did that. Guys, speak up. Speak up. Because these trainers are the ones that I did the video for. The video about the trainers for and the trainees. The trainees, trainers, listen up video. This is it. You know, we spend this time out of our lives for these drivers. And for somebody, a trainer, to not take it seriously, because I know damn good and well that 90%, 99% of the people who come through those doors at Prime, they are vibrant, they're excited, they're determined, and they're ready to change their life. A lot of these people have never had these opportunities before. Who the hell do you think you are, being a trainer and not willing to give that person their best foot forward in the industry? You know, it's not okay. Oh, you got to sleep on the top bunk. Oh, you just don't worry about all the piss bottles. Oh, we take a shower once every 5 days. No, bro, you don't deserve to train. You don't deserve to be driving for this company. Bottom line. That's what I'm talking about. So trainees, it's your responsibility to speak up when that happens. You need to be a voice. Be the voice. Drivers, operators, if you feel like you're being done unjust somehow by Prime, the system, sales, your FM, speak up. Document everything. Document names, times, everything on the QC, and then put all that information into an email and start sending emails. Guys, you got to speak up. This is your life. I don't know what else to say. I mean, this is your life. Everything you do in this cab, it's your life. And it's worth it. It's worth it. You deserve to be heard. Guys, you got to speak up, 100%. Let me see some of these comments here, guys. I'm going to see here. I'm going to try to go back real quick. I think in any profession, okay, so Jim B says, I think in any profession, if you get the bird from a trainee, I'd be pissed too. I have walked out of a medical office and let someone else train after office manager gave me the bird and said I sucked. There's a common level of human decency that needs to be displayed in a professional manner, okay? When you're dealing I don't care how bad things suck, okay, with Prime. If something is going on and it sucks, like getting stuck in Denver for 16 hours, it sucked. I don't care how bad it is, I still stay professional. I didn't call screaming and hollering. I didn't call yelling and bitching. Guys, I reached out to my fleet manager. My fleet manager reached out to sales. I had the head of sales reach out to me, and the head of flatbed operations reach out to me. Stay professional. Be respectful, okay? Be respectful. There's no need to get ghetto or hood or whatever you're going to do. You want to get buck? It's the wrong cab to do it in, brother. I can tell you that right now. I'm not with that. Dude, I don't fight anymore. I'm too old to fight. I'm not going to fight you, bro. I can't say when we get to the next pilot and I got to fill up, I mean, I might be gone, but I mean, when you come back out from the bathroom, but I ain't gonna fight you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna put up with it. Nobody should. The trainer shouldn't have to put up with that kind of attitude, neither should the trainee. You guys, that's what's wrong with the world today. Everybody expects something from somebody, but they don't want to give it. Like, look at the world. You know, I did a post the other day about, you know, standing up for yourself. Guys, this post, it keeps getting censored on Facebook. I mean, stand up for yourself. Speak your voice, but do it in a professional and respectful manner to others. Be respectful to the person that's here trying to teach you and help you put your best foot forward in the industry. If you honestly have somebody that cares about you and what's going on in your life, treat it with respect. Because believe me, it's a two-way street. I'm not going to keep giving respect if I'm not getting it. Okay? That's not what I'm doing. But I'm not out here to be disrespected either. But I don't expect anything more than what I give you. I tell all my guys, you will never see me expect you to do something if you haven't seen me do it first. 100%. And there's no way. I'm not going to tell you to go do something and then you come up like, huh, well, that motherfucker told me. He told me to do two vehicle inspections today. He ain't even look. He just got out the stove and just jumped in the truck. Just drove off. I ain't doing no more inspections. Nah, bro, you're gonna see me do a pre-trip and a post-trip every day. And that's what I expect from my trainees. Same thing. If I ask you for something, it's because I'm doing it too. And that's the way it should be. All right, my bad. For some reason, I just lost service. I don't know what happened. But I speak from the heart, guys, and I really do care. Go above your FM if you have to. Exactly, but you got to. Man, if something's happening and you're feeling like it's wrong, dude, you got to go back, dude. You got to say something. Nothing's gonna get better if you don't talk about it. I mean, keeping it held in and just saying, because I mean, guess what's gonna happen? Okay, this is what's exactly gonna happen. You're feeling like you've been done wrong. Okay, whether it's by your FM, sales, whatever. Even if it's a customer, that treated you like crap, okay, you feel like you've been done wrong, and you're like, man, I know better next time. I'm not gonna say it. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I mean, I know better next time. Nothing can get done about it. Nothing. Nobody's gonna help you at that point, because guess what? They don't know about it. And the thing that happens is, we save all these little instances up, okay? We save them all up. Boom, 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 boom. And then we get finally to the point at the brink where we're just done. We're pissed. We're just done. And then guess what happens? You turn around and your FM and the head of your operations is gonna be like, oh, I've never heard anything about this. Why didn't you say something? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Say something. Trainees, same thing. If your trainer is telling you, hey man, we're gonna get a shower tomorrow. If 4 days later you don't get a shower and you're like, man, please, I really want to get a shower. No, we ain't got time. We ain't getting a shower. You need to speak up. If you're saying, hey, I don't feel safe on the top bunk, well, you ain't sleeping on my damn bed. You need to speak up. Okay? If your trainer is making you drive 11 hours every single day and he only drives 2 hours, you need to speak up. Guys, I'm telling you, trainers lead by example. It's simple, guys. Treat others the way you want to be treated, 100%. That's all there is to it. So, all my trainees, any of them that's ever gotten off a truck, I wish good luck to them. I hope they're prosperous. I hope wherever they are, I hope that they are actually doing fantastic. I'm hoping they're being profitable and they're making money, whether they're prime. I don't care. I don't wish anything bad on anybody. Okay? It doesn't matter how much disrespect was laid out to me. I don't wish anything bad on anybody. I want everybody here, whether you were on my truck, you're not on my truck, whether you're in the chat, whether you're looking at this and you're like, hey man, I'm working a dead end job at Belk, and I think I might want to go trucking. I want you to be profitable. Okay? See you, Toll Booth Jimmy. Turtle loves you, buddy. Turtle loves you. It doesn't matter what happened on our truck. I mean, there's been trainees that hated me. There's been trainees that, everybody looks at the videos and they're like, man, I just wish you would train me. I wish you would train me. I would love to train everybody. But guys, the person you see on those videos is not nearly as stern as I am when I'm actually in this cab. When I'm in this cab, we got this clock going and we're behind this wheel, I promise you, it's business, 100%, guys. And Chris, I wish I could train you, brother. Believe me, I'm hooked up right now. Mr. James has got me right now. But guys, I tell everybody, look, I'm not your friend, I'm not your buddy, I'm your trainer, and I've got one job to do, to make you a mirror image of how I operate this truck. That's my job. I would love the greatest compliment for any trainer. Okay, it's not a plaque on the wall, it's not a bonus, it's not any of that. The greatest compliment for any trainer is having Prime call you or your FM call you and say, I don't know what you taught this kid, but he's a better flatbedder than you are. That's what I want to hear. That's exactly what I want to hear. I want to hear that the people that get out of my cab are better than me. 100%. That's my thing. I'm just a regular dude out here doing regular stuff. Okay? That's all it is. And I'm here to give everybody that watches these videos an insight on what's really going on. I love Prime, okay, 100%. but there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of issues that need to be addressed. The only way they can be solved is if the drivers and the operators actually stand up and say something. The only way they can be solved within the training community, the training program that we have, is for our trainees to stand up and say something. Do not sit in a truck for 3 months and be miserable because you're just scared of having to go sit back at campus. No, do not. Guess what? It's their guarantee. They gotta pay you. Yes, you're still in training. I understand it sucks having to get off a trainer's truck, but what would you rather do? Have the worst experience at Prime that you are in your life, and then just be like, when you get out, you're gonna be like looking at this trainer and you're gonna be like, man, this guy hates his life, he hates everything. Why the hell do I wanna be here? No, speak up, guys. Do your part, speak up, get the best experience that you expect. That's what you were sold. Driven by the best. That's what you expect when you get in these cabs. You want to be driven by the best, bro. That's what it means to me. It is a grind. It's a 24/7 grind out here every day. Every day it's a grind. Okay? Some days are great, some days are better, some days are worse. Guys, it's never the same. That's the whole reason I went flatbed. Because it's never the same. It's always something different. It's a challenge. You got to think, man, you're talking to a guy that went from working 12-hour shifts with these hands every single day. There's no way I can get in front of a box, man. I mean, much love to the reefers. I love you guys. You guys keep us fed, but I can't sit in front of a box. I got to be doing something. I will drive myself crazy. I will go nuts. I gotta be flatbed, man. That's the only way to go for me. So my wife's dying to get me in reefer, but I mean, or van or something, but I can't do it, guys. I mean, that's, it's in my blood, man, to be doing something all the time. But guys, speak up, speak your mind. Don't settle for less. Never settle for less in your life. Okay. Yeah, come on, Chris. Come on, man. We're waiting on you. Family Dollar account will give you a rub for your money. Guys, don't settle for less, ever. Your worth can never be measured, okay? Your worth as a person, a human being, as a driver, whatever you want to say, can never be measured. Know your worth, demand your worth, okay? And if you feel like you've been done wrong, you need to speak up, 100%, okay? Don't sell yourself short. I don't care if you're a trainee. I don't care if you're an operator, solo operator. I don't care if you're a team, husband and wife. Speak up. Speak your mind. Be professional. But get those instances documented so things can start changing. Guys, this company has all the foundation blocks laid out to be a perfect company. Best company America has ever seen. Okay, and I'm not doing the Trump thing. I'm just telling you. It's the truth. We have the terminals, we have the resources, we have the trucks, we have the drivers, we have the fleets, we have everything. But for some reason, there's things going on in the company with drivers. And that's the thing about it. We all talk with each other. We all network. Everybody knows. And we also network with drivers that aren't with Prime, okay? So that's a big thing too. We got to remember that too. So if you have questions and you feel like something's going on that's not right, please document it, send it in. Make sure that you get those answers. How can they let a lease op go? The only way a lease op can be let go, Bailey, from what I've been told a couple times, the only way you can let a lease op go is two things. You have to be unsafe, and you have to have a number of claims to where they can say that you are not a cost-efficient driver. Like you have an issue as far as, do I think there's a driver shortage? No, there's not a driver shortage at all. No, we've probably got, I don't know the numbers, guys, so I'm telling you, I'm speculating, but I know every single one of Robert Lowe's hotels right now is slam full in Springfield with trainees waiting on trainers. There's not a driver shortage. Plenty of drivers. And there's plenty of freight too. I don't know if you guys saw the article, my wife actually, I think she might have shared it on Facebook, but the cargo ships that have been sitting off the western coast, Florida's actually opened up the ports telling them, say, come on in. Truck shortage, maybe, because of some stupid decisions to shut down manufacturing. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into politics. I told myself I wasn't going to do it. I'm not going to do it, okay? We're not going to get into that. There's a lot of bad people out there. They know who they are. terrible what they're doing. It's terrible. So, guys, the truck shortage is that's a that's a manufacturing fault right there. So, how long you stay on the truck to train before you get your own truck? Well, it depends on if you're coming in as a new driver. They're going to have you do 2 weeks minimum of PSD. 2 weeks minimum PSD, which could be, you know, up to 10,000 miles. You'll come back and test out, you know, after the 14th day. Then you'll actually go out for 30,000 miles minimum. Okay. Now, if you have prior experience or you have current experience, it could be way less to none. So call your recruiter, even if you, like I said, even if you're not coming to Prime, just being interested, the link to that recruiter is down there in the description. Okay. When this video ends, reach out to her, send her an email, send her something, contact her, and I will actually get her number posted up too, because I need to be doing that. But I'm gonna get a number up to her so you guys can actually reach out and ask those questions. But they'll be able to let you know what each individual. It's individually based. But you could say if you're coming in with no CDL, 2 weeks PSD, 30,000 miles TNT. So and your kid didn't have to go through. Say yeah, you had recent experience. They probably put you right through, no problem. Auburn, it's no problem at all. So, but guys, it's so anyways, the week went like that. We got sat for 16 hours in Denver. Sucked. It was terrible. More like a drain shorts of people. Tanker, I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into it, bro. We're not gonna do it. I mean, come on, man. Corn Pop was a bad dude. We're not getting into that. So we got a load. We finally got back to the terminal Friday morning, got the CPAP. Then I sat waiting for another trainee all day long Friday. Okay, all day. Now I'm talking about all day. And the trainee calls me and he says, "Hey, bro." I was like, "What's going on, man?" He was waiting on his sleep study results. He says, I said, "You heard anything from Cardinal yet?" No, I ain't heard anything from Cardinal. I said, well, what are we going to do? He said, "Well, to tell you the truth, man, I don't even have my med card." And I had done talk to a trainer. I said, you done talk to a trainer? I said, "Well, dude, I called you at like 7:30 this morning. Like we've already linked up, like in the system, like it's us, bro. We're going." He's like, "Well, I talked to a trainer before you." I was like, "So you're telling me that I sat here all day Friday waiting on you to get your sleep study results from Cardinal on your med card, and you've already wanted to go with another trainer?" I was like, "Dude, I'm like about to be late on this load they have me dispatched on. I gotta go." And I left. I bolted. So I ran solo from Friday to Sunday, and that's when James come and met me in Georgia, because his parents were already on the way to come get him, because he had sat there for 7 days. Turns out he was actually in Springfield the whole time. I had no clue. So he actually lives in Georgia too. So his parents, his dad, which is really cool. If you're watching, Pops, thank you so much for your support. He's been watching the channel before James even got on the truck. So his mom and dad and his stepdad, they're very supportive. That's another thing too, guys. You got to have a supportive family base, 100%. I mean, you got to, 100%. But they're real supportive, and sounds like he has an amazing set of parents. They seem great, and I met his dad personally. He seems like a really awesome guy. So, but James met up with me Sunday. We went to Florida. We dropped the load, and took a Charlotte pipe to Cameron, Texas. And then from Cameron, guys, we burnt our clocks to the ground this week. I'm talking about, we left out from Cameron, Texas Wednesday, and we were sitting in Seattle, Washington yesterday. We left Cameron, Texas Wednesday about 9 a.m., 9:30. We were sitting in Seattle, Washington yesterday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, we burnt, and that's us going to Houston from Cameron. We had to go to Houston and go get loaded and then go to Seattle. Like, y'all say Prime trucks are slow. Bro, we can scat when we need to. So needless to say, we're babying hours now. Like, I'm literally like 8 hours a day on duty and drive time. So we actually had a chance to record a couple videos. And I want to throw these titles out and see what you guys think, which video you want to see next, because this is super, super important to me. So I've got a video that's going to come out, and it's going to be called Flat Ass. Okay. I got another video that's coming out. It's going to be called Heavyweight. All right. And then we've got another video that's going to be called Done Got Stuck. So you guys let me know which ones you want to see in the comments. That'll be the next video that drops tomorrow. So, but we've got 3 that we shot, and so it's gonna be fun. But we did have time to do that, and I'm not gonna go and elaborate. But I can tell you this: after we picked up that load in Houston Wednesday, we had to sit for 5 hours on the side of the road. So get ready; it's gonna be a good one. So, but it's been crazy. We've got a load right now that came out of Kalama, Washington, stand-up coils. We've got 6 coils. For those of you that are on the BigWheelZ page on Facebook, we actually put a video on there of the brand new tarps. It was the first load of the brand new tarps. Love them, love them. So they are, Houston truck tarps. I'm gonna give them a shout out in the bottom too. Their link will always be in my description from now on. Houston truck tarps. You guys are amazing still. I cannot believe they did 2 30-foot custom tarps in 2.5 hours. It was insane. It was really sad. Want to see all of them, keep them coming. Thanks, Tim, I really appreciate it. So right now we are in BFE, Montana, at a town pump, and headed to Gray Edinger, Iowa for a Monday drop. 6 stand-up coils. 6 stand-up coils in a row, and 1 tarp covered it. That is awesome. That's why I like the 30-footers. It was freaking great. But guys, I got a lot of hopes. See you, Brian. God bless, buddy. Yes, sir. You do the same. I got a lot of hopes and ambitions for this new trainee. I think James is going to be amazing. Done got stuck. All right. I see you guys voting. Done got stuck, heavyweight, or flat ass. You guys eat one of the 3. Pick one. But I think James is going to be great, and I'm still looking forward. What's going on, Chris? I'm still looking forward to. Oh man, I'm not Auburn. Professional, baby, professional. Wolfman, thanks, brother. God bless. I'm not worried about rolling them up in the wind, man. Listen, man, when you got to roll tarps in the wind, and that wind ain't hit, it's just not doing it, bro. You got to do whatever you got to do. We've been in places before where it's been so windy we had no choice but to basically flip them on top of each other, fold them in like basically a square the best we could, set them up there and throw a strap over them. I mean, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Let me see, Tim, let me answer some questions here. Tim says, did you pick the color yellow for the truck? No, I wish I would have, because me and the wife really do love the yellow. We wanted the yellow for the Tonka theme, but we got lucky. This truck was available. We were on contract for a house last year. We closed on it like early October. So 1 year anniversary in our brand new house. Really happy. Wife and kids love it. It's amazing. But that was a funny story because Leasing told me they had no trucks. They had no new trucks. They wanted me to get into a 350,000 mile truck and a 300,000 mile truck. And I said, look, I'm a trainer. I said, these miles are going to rack up. I can't do that. I said, I'll take a look at them, but I don't think it's going to work for me. Well, my wife says, you know what? If they don't have any trucks, they don't have any new trucks, tell them we're going to take a 59-day vacation. We'll get somebody to repower this load. We'll get somebody to take this new student, and we'll just go home. And the lady heard it on Leasing, and next thing you know, 2 minutes later, Tonk was sitting over there in the thing. She told me to go look at it. So, yeah, thanks, Jim. Me and the wife really worked our tails off for it, for sure. God's good, man. That's all I can say. God's really good, and he made it happen. So, all right, Chris, God bless, buddy. God bless, man. Congratulations. Chris Tucker, everybody. That's a celebrity right there. Chris Tucker? Are you serious? Yes, Chris Tucker. That's a celebrity. Man, I love all your movies, Chris. I'm just playing, I know. But yeah, the truck was there, and we fell in love with it and took it. It was brand new. Had 170 miles on it. We picked it up July of 2020, and it is a 2021, and it had 170 actual miles, 170. It has 304,973 miles on it since July 5th of last year. So that's a lot of miles on a truck in a year. It really is. So, but yeah, man, that's how everything's going. Freddie, what's up, brother? Chris Tucker jokes. Chris Tucker jokes. What's up, Freddie? Joe, that's Freddie Luster. That's one of my other trainees. He's rocking and rolling out on the West Coast. So let's see what other questions. I know I just saw another question here from Auburn. What's the worst load you've had to do on flatbed? I remember doing Warner ladders with Prime out of El Paso, and that was by far the worst tarp job. Okay, so Auburn, you guys look up at his comment there. The worst load I've ever had to do tarp, okay, was a 3-stop Cooper Beeline load going from Caseyville, Illinois, full tarp, 13.6 high, 53 foot long, through PA, dropping PA, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. 3-stop tarp load, and I will never do it again. I will never do a multi-stop tarp Cooper Beeline, and I will never do a multi-stop tarp Charlotte Pipe. If I do, okay, let me rephrase that. If I do, you better be talking about 5 figures on the revenue, like for the week. Like seriously, that was dangerous. Like those Cooper Beeline loads, that is dangerous. Climbing up there, guys, you better strap that stuff down before you actually climb up there. That's a nightmare load. Oh, there's the wife. What's up, babe? Wow. So the sloppy onions. So I had this one. God dang, man, this is gonna be a long life. I had this one kid. The best heart of any kid I've ever had on my truck. This guy was the nicest human being on the face of the planet. I mean, he was the nicest human being, and he was Haitian, and I was fine with it. I had no problems with it, but he couldn't. His English was really broken. He couldn't hardly understand what I was saying. He always smiling though. The kid never not had a smile on his face. So we picked up onions out of Laredo going home for home time, and they were dropping in Vidalia, Georgia. And Julio Rodello is a really good friend of mine. I haven't spoken with him in a while, but he was loading with us. We left with these onions, and when we left, it was my trainee's turn. It was Joseph's turn, and I said, Joseph, when you get driving, you have to stop at 100 miles and check the onions and tighten the straps. I said the onions will settle, so the straps get loose. You got to tighten them. He says, yes, I understand. And I said, okay, are you sure? He said, yes. So we get driving, and about 6 hours later, I finally crash, and I'm out. Joseph comes and wakes me up, and he says, Will, you must come see the onions. You have to come see the onions. And I said, Joseph, what do I need to see the onions for? He's like, just come. Man, I got to the back of that trailer, and both pallets of onions were just collapsed. We had to stack those pallets on the side of the road, guys. It was insane. I couldn't be mad at him because he was so, I mean, don't get me wrong, I was screaming inside, but I couldn't be mad at the guy, man. He was such a good guy. He had such a good heart, and even though he knew he messed up, but he was still smiling. I mean, he was just, Will, come see the onions. I mean, he was excited about it. I thought the onions were talking or something. I was like, man, we're gonna make some money. Apparently he found something out about the onions that I never knew. You know, maybe he knows something that I don't know. Maybe these are special onions, you know, I don't know. But dude, he was so happy about it. I was just like, man, what's up, Joseph, man? You know something about the onions I don't know? Like, this is awesome. So it was crazy. 3-stop AC units I picked up in Colorado. Super easy load too, very light. Very, very light. So anyways, F them onions. That's where the moral of the story is. F them onions. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that right now. I'm not doing no onions no more. Oh my God, yeah. So we were at a Love's. Joseph, same trainee, the Haitian guy, Joseph. And I told him, I said, you know, all my trainees, okay, I don't care if you're PSD or TNT, okay, it doesn't matter to me. I will get off my ass, and I will, them onions. I will get off my ass and get out of my truck, and I will spot you, okay? Well, Joseph he wasn't very good at backing at all. Even though he went through PSD, he wasn't very good at backing, okay? So I got out and spotted him. I could not get, for the life of me, I could not get him to just do what I was asking him to do. I would say, Joseph, turn the wheels all the way to the left, watch your trailer in your right mirror. Once it starts getting close to that line, turn them all the way back to the right and set up. Excuse me, I had that wrong. Yeah, left, watch your trailer. When he gets to the right, turn them all the way back to the right. Yeah. So he would just do the exact opposite, or he wouldn't do anything. And I got so upset. And we were blocking the fuel islands, everything, trying to get this truck back in for 10 minutes. I said, Joseph, get out of the damn truck. Just get out of the truck. I mean, I was at my wit's end at that point. I was done. And it's one of the few times I've really lost my cool as a trainer. Like, I was just done. And he didn't deserve it at all. He really didn't. He gets out of the truck and he goes, Will, it is okay. Do not be upset. And he reaches his arms around and he hugs me. And I was like, oh, Jesus, you're testing me. Like, you're really testing me. I'm like, I cannot be mad at this guy anymore. Like, dude, I was like, Joseph, I gave him a hug. And I said, Joseph, I really appreciate it. But it's not hug time right now. I promise you, it's not hug time. The nicest guy I've ever met in my life was that kid. And he got pulled from the program. But, guys, he was one of the best-hearted people that I've ever met in my life. He really was. But that being said, it didn't mean he was ready to drive a truck. So you could have the best heart and the best intentions, but it doesn't mean you're able to operate this truck out here. No hippie pulled out in front of a semi and almost killed. Well, yeah, that was rough. So that same Loves, the same day, we got back in the truck, and I told myself, I said, I'm exhausted because I had been up with him for like 2 weeks straight. I mean, I'm literally living off like 2-3 hours sleep a day, and because he had made so many mistakes. And we went to go pull out of the Love. He's about to leave out of the Loves, and I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and go to bed, Joseph. And I said, something told me in my head, don't go to bed yet. Sit up and let him, make sure he gets on the highway okay. So I did. I kid you not. You can't make this up. He starts to pull out from the Loves. He looks left, he looks right, and he stays looking right as he's pulling out. There's a Volvo that tops the hill. The hill is like right here. I mean, less than a quarter mile away. Tops the hill, had to be doing about 60, 65. If I would have been sleeping in that sleeper, that Volvo would have came right into the side of our sleeper and destroyed us because he never saw it. He was not stopping at all. That Volvo went into the opposite lane of traffic. I had to pull the brakes because he wasn't stopping. I pulled the brakes by myself. The Volvo went to the opposite lane of traffic and missed us. And that's when I had to pull the plug right there because he just was not coherent enough to understand that, hey man, that you have to look left, right, you have to be aware, everything. He couldn't understand that. And it almost killed me. It really did. That was the scaredest I've ever been, guys, in a truck with a trainee. That was the scaredest I've ever been because I know damn good and well if I would have went ahead and went in that bunk, I'd be dead right now. This whole live would not be happening. So these things really exist out here. These opportunities for failure really exist. I mean, one wrong move and you're gone. I mean, one wrong move out here on this road, you are gone. And we're just hauling regular freight. I mean, I got a guy sitting next to me. He's got like a 4-axle trailer. This guy's hauling like crazy oversized stuff. I mean, we're hauling regular freight, and still regular STAA regulated dimensional freight can still kill you out here on this road. Doesn't matter what you drive, anything. Not answering that, Freddie. I'm not answering that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You were one of the greats, Freddie. I'll go ahead and tell you that. You're one of the greats. Don't put me on a spot like that, bro. I'm not doing that. Pops, I'm down very bad. I'm bleeding. What are you doing? Are you losing your money? But guys, it's very dangerous out here. It really, really is. It's super dangerous. And that's why I said at the beginning of the video, this is not a game. It's not a joke, guys. I mean, Jim, I was breathing so hard. No, okay, I'll tell you. That was the closest time that I came to death that I knew about. You need to go to reefer, big dog. Chris, no, I'm not going to reefer. He's okay, Bailey. Gotta take a shower. I'm more ripe than that onion you had. No hippie trucking. Thanks for stopping by, no hippie. Yeah, Joe, he's good. I know most of you guys are gone, but I had no choice but to kill the stream to actually check on him. I had to make sure he was okay. It's my boy. Drive trucks for a fire department in emergency. You have to keep your head on a swivel and eyes connected to the brain all the times while driving. Exactly. Fearless Fly, 100%. Where's he at? Okay, I apologize so much, guys, for the interruption, but I had no choice. I mean, I had to actually check on him, make sure he was okay. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close out with this. Trucking is not just a job, it's not a career, it's a lifestyle. And if you're coming out here to do this, have your goals set, know what you're up against, and do it the right way. Do it to where it's going to fit you. I don't really believe in a perfect company, 100%. I don't think there's ever going to be a perfect company. I don't think there ever has been in any history and time. Every company's got its flaws. Every company's got its problems, its issues. The thing that matters is what's working best for you. So you two people that are hanging out in here, thank you so much, whoever you are. Much love, guys. And I'm hoping and praying that some people see this. I'm going to kind of title it a little bit differently. But so maybe it can get some hits and people can actually watch it. But, you know, make sure you know what you want before you come in. Make sure you know what you're up against, because it's not it's no fun when you're doing something that you don't want to do. You know, I love this industry. I love doing what I do. I love being out here. I love the trucks. The only thing I hate about this industry is being away from my family, my loved ones, but you know, the industry is actually giving me a chance to give them a life that we didn't have before. I mean, it really is. And there's a lot of money out here on this asphalt. No Hippie, what's up, brother? Yeah, man, I saw your comment earlier, dude. Thank you for just stopping in, dude. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, it's the industry's really been good to us. Prime's been good to us. There's a lot of frustrations. It's a lot of stress, but when it all boils down to it, guys, it's whatever you make of it. I mean, that's just the way it is. So stay safe. Keep the rubber side down, the shiny side up, and God bless. Fr8sK8R out.